Hey guys, it's Kayla and welcome back to the channel. So today we are here with a new video. It's a house build. I'm calling it Opposite Townhouses. Um, it's actually kind of like two things about this. But first, I've got dogs down here with a squeaky toy. Oh, great. So the toy has been taken for about the next 20 minutes. I've got it right here. That's terrifying. That's terrible. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, back to the build. So this is actually inspired kind of by my aunt's house. She lives in a condo with a general shape like this. I ended up changing it, but like she's got a big kind of like long living area. So she's got a long like kitchen and dining room and family room. And then off to the side that kind of like sticks out, she's got stairs to the basement. And then she's got two bedrooms, one on either side, and there's a bathroom in the middle. It's not connected to anything, but that's just how it is. And I was really inspired by it. And I wanted to build it. And she lives in a condo. So that's why there's two of them. But this is actually either going to be used for a Let's Play that's going to be put on my channel, or it's going to be used for just a current household thing. Because something that I want to do is I want to have, like, these twins that, or I guess, their parents, actually, I'm not going to say anything about it, but it's kind of like a woman's house and a man's house, and they're, like, divorced, but their girls are together, whatever. So one's more like feminine, very white, very pristine, and the other one is going to be very masculine and masculine, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe that. But so this video here is on just the more feminine house, the white one, I guess, as you want it, or the light, if that's how you want to go by it or reference it to be. But so this one's that, and then I'll probably have another one up soon. I haven't finished the other side yet, which is kind of why this is in two parts, because I need a chance to stop and kind of like get inspired again so I can build the other half of the house. Because this, and building both of them, landscaping and furnishing the one house, took me about 3 hours. Actually, 3 hours and like 3 minutes according to my game files. This is sped up either I think it's 8 times, so that gets me to like 20 minutes, which shouldn't be too bad. I have taken screenshots of the one house. I'm not gonna lie here, but it looks pretty nice. So there actually was an intended floor plan, and I changed it just because of the way that it worked. So, the more masculine house is going to be smaller, or it is smaller. It's like each room is like one width smaller. They're the same length, but they're just one width smaller. So it's about 2 widths smaller than the other house. So the basement started as the same shape and size of the house, but as I furnished it and it changed, I changed the way that the basement worked. So, I mean, this is not on the gallery yet. It'll get put up when the other house is finished. But if you want to go find other houses that I've built, you can go find them. My gallery username is below. There is not a link to it, but that's fine. So this is, my aunt's house is actually like a condo, so like the two houses are connected, but I don't remember it really well because I haven't been to her house in many years. So this is kind of just like a guess on how it looks, but the reason I didn't have it so that it is connected was because I wanted them to be like two separate houses. They were just like next door neighbors or something. That's just how I picture it. So there were some changes made when I went through and did screenshots and stuff. Like there are some changes. I built this in spring, and I kind of fast forwarded through a little bit of time in order to get it so that the trees aren't as dead looking, and the plants aren't as dead looking either. So it looks a little bit more alive, and you'll see what it would look like in its prime, I guess, like summer. Yeah, I kind of landscape this lawn because how I kind of picture it is like there's a wife or like like a divorced couple that live next door to each other on like the same lot, so their girls can like live with each other still, but they can't live in the same house. It's kind of how I picture it, and I have it pictures in my head that she's the one who like. So I'm picturing that these were custom built for them, and I'm picturing that she did like the decorating and stuff, and she had his lot landscaped because he probably can't keep any plants alive, but she's not gonna go and landscape that. That's just how I picture it. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say to that besides that. So, I really like the house. I don't know what to say about the other one. This was done in 4 parts. I spent 1 day on it, but I can't sit for 3 consecutive hours. I just can't sit still that long. I am a very fidgety person, so I think I had to like get up and go do something, and like something occurred that I had to go do, or I needed the chance to just go look at something. I don't know. But, right, because I think I stopped at one point to go and eat lunch. And then I think I stopped again to like go to the bathroom and go do something else. And then I stopped. I don't really know why I stopped, but I stopped and I saved and everything. So now we are inside the house, or at least of what I'm seeing. We're inside the house, and we are we're working on floor plan and how I want it to look. So I'm pointing with my finger, but that part there, that back, was initially going to be like a master bath or like a master bedroom, and then the other one was going to be like the kids' room. But the way that the house ended up being, it worked that I needed it to be a kitchen. So that's what it was. It's a kitchen. And yeah. So in this, so in that little, there's no stairs in this upstairs in this house. Like this level that I'm working on right now, as I'm pointing again, this level is kind of, it's like the main floor, I guess. It's like the upstairs almost, because there's a basement. But, lost my train of thought. Oh, right. But the actual, like, area that's upstairs, you could, if you wanted to, change the way that the house is, like the floor plan. So you can add stairs to go upstairs. There's wallpaper up there, there's flooring up there, and there are some lights up there. I was really indecisive about this because I had like an idea in my head, and like if this wasn't muted, you could hear me talking to myself. Kind of picture like I sound crazy, but when I build something like this that has like a plan, then I kind of like talk myself through it. Like, okay, how do I want this to work? How do I want this to go? And so, like, this is a very more like a family house, I picture. And the other one's more like a man cave, a bachelor pad. with in the basement, like a man cave and right. But this is more family geared. So we've got like the backpacks on the floor and like the gifts or like the things that they made in school and just more kid like, family friendly. So, so enough about the house. For some weird reason, I cut it. I just like restarted a new like little narration. I don't know if you know how this whole voiceover thing works, but it was weird how it was doing recording it. So I actually was saying things behind, and I think it's probably gonna do it again for this. But whatever, it's fine. I'm fine. So I have some stories since you're probably here for the stories, and you're probably not even really watching this, but that's fine. I don't really care. You're giving me views, right? I'm kidding. I'm not here for the views, but like, give me those views. Anyways, so I have been kind of like recently getting addicted to this one game on my phone. It's called 94%. And so essentially, they'll give you like a topic or a picture or something, and you have to guess what 94% of the people thought when they first saw it. So, like, one of them, or like heard it or whatever. So, like, one of them was countries in Brazil. And so, or not in Brazil, in South America, and like Brazil and Uruguay and Paraguay, and I'm butchering all of them, but I'm butchering all of those, like Chile and like South American countries. And so I went to put it in my phone and I spelled Uruguay wrong. Because if you didn't know, Uruguay is spelled Uruguay. Well, I spelled it Urgay, so I pretty much said Uruguay, which cracked me up. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. It's not. I'll throw that out there. It's not funny now that I think about it, but whatever. So, for me, today is Thursday. I had my last day of driver's ed this morning, and there was no transition to that, but it's fine. Just gonna keep going. So yeah, I had my last day of driver's ed this morning. I passed. So anyways, the story that I was gonna say. So yesterday, since we kind of had this gap day where, because we have to complete 30 hours of time in class. So like if you miss a class, for like say you're sick or something, then you have to come back and make it up the next month. So that you complete the 30 mandatory hours in order to get your permit, or not your permit, your license. So in order to fill up those 30 hours, my teacher used to be a police officer, and so he has police officer friends. And so yesterday he brought in one of his buddies, who I think is a sergeant now. I don't know. But so he talked for 2 hours. He talked about drunk driving and the field of sobriety test that they perform on suspicious drunk drivers, I think is how I should be wording that. People who they think might be drinking and driving. To be frank. So he talked about them, and he was talking about the eye test to see if it twitches. So he talked about how your eye, when you are drunk, your eyes don't keep up with the finger. Because if you've ever had like your eyes tested by like your parents, say, and like if they're concerned that you have a concussion or something, you're supposed to be able to follow their finger as they move it back and forth across your face with just your eyes without moving your head. And I guess not even concussion, just really for anything, but it's more common in concussion lookings. Anyways, um, so they do that for the field of sobriety to look for eye twitching and lack of smooth pursuit. So essentially, what that means is like when they do it, smooth pursuit means there's like pauses when you're tracking, and then the eye twitches is like they have it so it holds that you're looking like to the side, and if you're not like your eyes will involuntarily bounce in the corner if you are drunk. So that's something that they look for in these field of sobriety tests. So he was talking about how you don't realize that you're not actually looking straight at the finger. You're looking like to the side of it, just like to the behind of it as it's moving. So you don't realize that because of your peripheral vision, which is like the vision you see on the side. It's like which makes your field of vision wider, like a 180. He was talking about how you can see things going on in your field of vision. And so he, for some reason, chose me and said, I'm going to stare in your left eye. He said, it's going to get awkward, and man, did it ever. Because he's, like, for like minute and a half, 2 minutes, and it wouldn't seem long to anybody else, but man, did it feel like forever. He stared at me in my left eye, and, like, some kid crossed his legs, and some girl, looked moved uncomfortably, and, like, some guy played with his hair, but he continued to stare in my eye, which, terrifying, by the way, mind you. I mean, not terrifying, just very awkward. Yeah. So, it was very weird, but he was very nice. He was very straightforward with us, which was also nice. But we're fortunate enough. My class and I was fortunate enough that our teacher used to be a police officer, and so he, in advance, told us about that. So we kind of like knew what the field of sobriety tests were and everything. So, yeah. Which was nice, and like he had a kid come up and demonstrate and everything. So, I don't know. I really liked that teacher, and I definitely enjoyed the class, which is a good thing. It got boring because it's very much textbook, and textbook is very boring to me. So, yeah. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about anymore. I don't have very many topics to do. Once I'm done recording this, once it gets saved and it's fully edited and everything, I get to watch some Netflix, and I'm really excited because, I haven't, since, Netflix put the new season of Riverdale on, I haven't had the chance to watch it because I've been busy with class and other things. So I haven't had the chance to do that yet, and I want to do that because I want to catch up on Riverdale because I don't watch it when it goes live. So, I don't know. I just don't watch it when it goes live, and so when it's on Netflix, I have the chance to watch it. And so today I have the opportunity to watch it, and that is definitely what I'm going to do because I need some time to myself. A little bit. I actually need a lot of time to myself. To cuddle with the dogs and everything. So, my dog, or actually, it's not even our dog, it's my sister's dog, who is being great. She's really loud when she's here over the summer. But we have my old twin bed in the basement is like a guest bed when everybody's home for like Christmas and stuff. Because my aunt will come for Christmas from Michigan, the aunt whose house this is inspired by. Props to her. But Um, yeah. So, lost my train of thought. Oh, so when everybody comes, my brothers come home and everything, and you can't really, we don't have enough bedrooms for everybody when they're all here. So, sorry, we have everybody come out. Like, so for Christmas, everybody comes home, and my aunt comes, and she's not here very long. She's Chloe. Okay. Since she's being quiet, we're gonna finish this because we're almost done. So when everybody's home, we need a place for everybody to sleep so that they don't have to stay in a hotel or anything. So my aunt will sleep in the basement on my old bed, and my brothers will either go to my sister's house or they'll sleep in the bedrooms upstairs. And sometimes one of them will sleep in the den with the dogs, which is hilarious for us because I don't know. I guess there's really no because, it's just a thing. Um, so yeah, that's why we have my old twin bed down here, and Chloe was being so peaceful, and she slept on it, and she was very cute, and I got a picture of it for my sister because she is in Pennsylvania right now, and so we have her dog while she's in Pennsylvania so that she didn't have to put the dog in the kennel because she would never survive there in the kennel. But the video is almost over, so I'm going to cut off here. If you enjoy this video, please make sure. Wait, I forgot to mention screenshots are coming. And then we're done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this house, it should be up soon in the next few days. It should be up at least by next week. If it's not up by next Thursday, then there's something going on. But yeah. So on that note, I'm gonna end this part here. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment for more. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.